Hello, Magic people. We are here to open some Tarkir Dragonstorm collector packs. Tarkir Dragonstorm, obviously the newest set from Magic the Gathering. All about Tarkir and dragons. And the storyline of Tarkir is in last time we were there, Sarkin Vol, decided to, was on from a plane with a bunch of dragon bodies, but no dragons because they died out. So he went back in time and changed it. And this is the new timeline where the Dragon Lords ruled over for a while, and then during the Phyrexian invasion, decided to, a thing happened after that, and now the clans are back in charge. There are some dragons; they're working together. No idea what order these are going to be in, but we got ourselves a rare in this cool frame with the Sultai logo in the background. Fang Keeper's Familiar. Ooh, a Dragonfire Blade. I love this showcase frame. Very cool. Sage of the Skies. So this is a style of card with the watermark of the clan in the background. So in this case, Jeskai. Card from the Commander decks. Iron Will Forger. Severance Priest. Nice rare. Foil Land. Now some of these are going to be Dragon's Eye, and they can only be found in these collector's packs, which is the only reason that these things are going to be insane. Nice foil dragon. And another showcase frame, but these ones are going to be commons and uncommons. The rest are just going to be common foils. Lots of cool stuff going on in this set. 3-color shenanigans of the clans. Jeskai, Temur, Mardu, Abzan, Sultai. Hope I didn't miss one there. I might have missed one. That's fine. So I guess these packs start with the rares right at the front. So we'll do that and skip past the commons and uncommons. Spirit Token. The Sib-Sig Ceremony. Foil with that treatment. And there's another treatment. Inevitable Defeat. Ooh, Full Art Revival of the Ancestors. Cool saga there from the Abzan. One of the faces of the Commander decks. Kotis, Sib-Sig Champion. Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage. That looked like a blue card for a moment with the foiling there. Neat. There we go. Mountain, but Dragon's Eye. Those ones are, like I said, quite rare. So you only find them in these, and not everyone has one, because that's a way that Wizards is headed to go. Anyway, cool showcase frames there. And our commons and uncommons. So the big thing you can open in these packs, besides all the cool rares and the cool showcase frames, there is the serialized Mox Jasper, I believe it is. That is, adds free legendary artifact that you can tap if you had a dragon. Ooh, foil showcase Dracogenesis. Cool mythic there. Nice. Full art Clarion Conqueror. I think, these are the ones that are double-sided, the full art. So the dragons, there's the old version, like they're fully grown, and there's a little baby dragon. Look at him. Same card, double-sided. Very strange to me because they didn't include the double-face markers that you would have for, cool planes. Look at that Dragon's Eye planes. Nice. They didn't include the checklist cards, so that if you're playing in a draft and you want to play that card, you have to play in opaque sleeves, which is something they haven't actually done before. Cool Tri-lands are back. The dual land cycle. Oh, there's dual land cycle that are the come into play tapped, you gain a life. Staple of Tarkir. And then there's the Tri-lands that also come into play tapped, also a staple of Tarkir, but add all 3 colors. Temur Battle Crier. Road Watcher. Nice full art land. Hammerhead Tyrant from the Commander decks. Death Begets Life. Neat. Just a regular foil swamp. I wonder if the Dragon's Eyes can be foils. I don't know. But yeah, lots of dragons in this set. Lots of 3-color things because those are the clans. And then each clan has its own keyword or ability word for you to do things with. Jeskai wants to cast 2 or more spells. They call it Flurry now. Mardu has Mobilize, which creates, whenever you attack, you create some tokens that attack with him, and then they go away. Bird, Voice of Victory, see Mobilize, but doesn't tell you what it does because it's in this fancy showcase frame. Jeskai Revelation, nice. Windcrag Siege. Eshki, Teamer's Roar. Another face commander there. Nice clone. Ooh, cool. Swamp, like the swamp. Dragon. Oh, hey, same dragon. Foil and non-foil. I think there's also some other cool foiling techniques. I think you can get the fetch lands in this in a cool... that's right. Fetch lands are in this in a cool showcasey foiling weird dragon foil thing. I don't know what slot they're in. Probably this one. Light Shatter. Ooh, that's cool. It's cool foiling. The eyes are foil and the lightning's foiled up. Rock Curse Rakshasa. Surrak. Surrak's not dead. Tempest Technique. Storm. Eshki Dragonclaw. Mountain. No, Mountain. Dragons. Oh, yeah. The Omen is a new dragon mechanic. Oh, again, double of the same dragon in the same pack. Weird. So dragons can have omens. It's kind of like an adventure. When you cast it, you shuffle it into your library instead of it going on an adventure zone. So you can draw the dragon and play it again later. So it gives your dragons a little bit of use early and late game, especially in limited, where sometimes you don't get to 5 mana because it's actually just like, hey, you want to draw lands? That's not happening. Lots of warrior tokens. Sinkhole Surveyor. Keshla Village. Baron Step Siege. Will of the Mardu. Another same siege again. That's a cool forest to get the Dragon Shadow. Nice. Death Gorger. No second Death Gorger, but Sonic Shrieker. And then the commons and uncommons. So there's plenty of cool things in the set that you can open. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. My bad. So yeah, Serialized Mox Jasper. Probably tells you on the back of these packs what exactly you can open, but let's just have fun. Ooh, look at that elephant token. That's awesome. Bloomvine Regent. Wait, is this? Yeah, it's got the baby foil on the back. Look at that thing. So yeah, these ones are also double-sided foils. Weird. Shiko, Paragon of the Way. Yeah, so the Dragon Lords, which this would have been Dragon Lord Ojitai, they're dead. All dead. And they're spirit dragons that work with the clans now, so... And then, Sarkhan came in and tried to do evil things and destroy the world, and they didn't do that, but they did release Nicol Bolas, so that'll be fun. Nicol Bolas through... Ooh, nice foil bivouac. Through the events of the story, Nicol Bolas was revealed to be alive to some people who didn't realize that he wasn't dead, and was released because Jace wants to destroy everything, and Jace is now dead. Ooh, Waken the Honored Dead. That's a cool foil. Full art. Mox Jasper. Nice, but not the serialized version, but still a nice card. Sidisi. Transforming Flourish. Wild. Clarion Conqueror. Foil Forest. Armament Dragon. Oh, man, that art is sick. Look at that thing. And yeah, so I mean, the cards don't really represent the story, really. They're just talking, cards are going into the clan stuff and, how they're living on this world. A lot, Thunder Junction had a lot of, hey, we're going to do story stuff here. Opening the vault and all that kind of stuff. This is just more like, oh, that is, I don't remember what this is called, but it's one of the cool ones. Sarkhan Dragon Descendants, I think it's an Ugin frame, because look at that frame. Ugin is the colorless dragon guy. So that might be our big hit from this box, but that's pretty cool. And look at that. Sarkhan enters. You may behold a dragon. Meringue River Regent. That's the old version. And the little baby version. Thunder of Unity. Arbor Adherent. Dog Druid. Ooh, okay, so these can be foil. So... I don't know exactly what the cost is, but this is going to be expensive because, as you can see out of this box so far, we've gotten 6 foil regular lands, which you can get in any packs. We have 4 of the eye lands, one of which is foil. And that's in a collector's box. That's going to be those foils are going to be expensive. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if those are, you know, 15, 20 bucks a piece, just because of how rare they are. Like, collector's packs MSRP are 25 bucks. You're not guaranteed to get one of them, much less the foil one. And there's no, as far as I remember, there's no other way to get them. So, oh, another Ugin frame. This must be Narset in the Japanese. So that is a special foiling process, kind of like the Foundations Showcase foils. But that's pretty cool. That's also a big hit. I have no idea what Narset does, because I can't read Japanese and don't remember that card that well. It's something to do with casting a second spell each turn, I'm sure. I heard there's an heirloom in this set. Bird. Alright, we got one pack left to go here. What are the odds? Does it say what the odds of getting a fetch land in here are? Probably not. Headliner cards, serialized cards, any language, non-serialized, Jasper cards. Serialized Mox Jasper, appearing less than 1% of boosters. That doesn't say anything. Alright, last pack. We got two of the Ugin Showcase frame. Again, don't remember what that's called. I'll look that up in a moment. You know, one foil Dragon's Eye land. And, you know, a lot of cool cards. A lot of cards that'll do things. Bird. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon Showcase foil. Nice. Great Arashan City. Ashkey Dragonclaw. Infantry Shield. Mobilize Axrax's power. Interesting. Bloomvine Regent. And Forest. And then our Showcase commons and uncommons. And then some cool commons and uncommons in foil. Well, I hope you enjoyed that box opening, collector's box of Tarkir Dragonstorm. And I've got one more that I'm going to open here in a moment and post as well, but very nice. And goodbye. Bye.